Summer is over, but the fun stays all year round in one of the most prestigious resorts in Panglao, Bohol. Because not only does it provide world-class service and facilities, it also does its best in upholding responsible and sustainable tourism by maintaining the natural beauty of our environment and encouraging guests to do their part in keeping things always in a better shape. Over the past decades, environmental problems had been the world's most pressing issue. According to the United Nations 2018 World Environment Day Outlook, about 13 million tons of plastic leak into our oceans every year. So to help reduce the damage we have done to our planet, concerned organizations and companies have committed to come up and implement environmental programs. And among these concerned organizations is one of Bohol's top destination resort. Global plastic production is rising rapidly. According to the United Nations, by the year 2030, the world may produce 619 million tons of plastic every year. And with a growing need to manufacture, use, and manage plastic, the resort has come up with ways to reduce plastic waste contribution by banning the use of plastic on their business operations. For example, instead of using plastics for laundry bins, the resort makes use of baskets. Complimentary water bottles found in the rooms are now changed into glass bottles instead of plastic. The resort's restaurants also make use of paper straws instead of traditional plastic straws.
And in line and support with the vision of our chairman to be one of the self-sustained resort and eco-friendly here in Bohol, the F&B have supported this one by doing and avoiding using of plastics. We started by using the paper straw, and now we're going to the alukay straw.
The resort also encourages its employees to participate in environmental activities such as plogging. Plogging is an environmentally conscious fitness trend where people pick up trash while jogging at the same time. Just this last Earth Day in March, the resort held the first and largest plogging event in the Visayas, where 310 Earth heroes participated and collected a total of more than 1,000 pounds of non-biodegradable waste from Dolio Road to Dolio Beach.
Aside from being a green hotel here in Bohol, it's a good opportunity for us to involve our staff because the culture of bringing together the whole group to take care of the environment is something that we need to foster as an organization. Of course, we cannot just be a destination without taking care of the environment.
Aside from their employees, the resort also encourages the residents of the community they operate in to help in their crusade for a cleaner environment.
If we clean our area only and the rest are not so clean, so dirty, the same thing. And also we encourage the children of Dolho, and we have partnership with Dolho Elementary School. We build rooms for them. At the same time, we ask the children to help us clean the area, which is very effective, and the children enjoy and they learn, how to take care of the environment.
Dahil sa Bellevue na na-expose yung mga bata sa clean up, na marunong na sila mag-segregate ng basura, hindi na tinatapon kahit saan, at least ma-apply din sa kanilang mga bahay kasi yung mga basura dito mula naman yan sa kabahayan. Maitutulong nila sa parents nila na huwag magtapon sa dagat, kasi naman dito din naman sila kumukuha na ikabubuhay.
It's important to clean because it wouldn't be eaten by the fish and we could swim better and it wouldn't be stinky anymore.
Last September 2018, the resort also held the largest international coastal cleanup initiative in Bohol. More than picking up trash, the resort also holds awareness talks for all volunteers.
Hindi lang po yun nakakatulong sa kanila, pati rin sa ating mga kabataan. Kasi inaano natin sila ng magandang kaugalian by instilling good values about cleanliness of our surroundings.
Aside from coastal cleanups, the resort also takes pride of creating a sustainable environment and community by planting and taking care of mangrove trees in the community they operate in. Mangrove trees are essential to the environment as they are able to store vast amounts of carbon, making them the best weapons in the fight against climate change.
We did the mangrove planting way back when we started pa. I did myself planting the mangrove. It's so fun, so easy, and it helps environment really. If we will not preserve the environment, what will happen to the tourism business? In a matter of time, 5 or 10 years, if we will not sustain the environment, what business do we have? No more tourism. So it's very important for us to preserve the environment.
Taking pride as a high-class, environment-friendly resort with a passion for helping the community, Bohol's best destination resort remains committed in its heart and compassion for social good and responsibility.
We want to create a culture where people take care of the environment, but we want to really involve the community, the employees, try to do it on our own, even in our back office, try to reduce waste as much as possible.
No, we're doing good business. What we have, because of the good environment, we give it back to the community.
So mga mommy, summer break na naman? Our families all look forward to taking a well-deserved rest at the beach.
Bambi, let's do the honors.
Ang sarap, there's a little bit of everything here.
I like the chef. It's so different. And moms like you will love this.
For me, talagang this is the perfect beach meal.
Kaya be sure to try these recipes at home.
More than helping clean the environment, Bohol's top destination resort has become not only a respected fixture in their thriving community, but also an effective agent of change with its charitable initiatives and programs. Such program is the top destination resort's advocacy in providing free tuition fee for preschool children.
Yung sabi ni Rizal, di ba? The youth are the pag-asa ng bayan. If the children are not trained at the very start, they will grow up not the way we want them to be.
Through the education program of the resort in partnership with the local schooling program, beneficiary preschoolers from impoverished families in the community are taught with modern methods of teaching.
The graduates of STEPS are the ones who excel now in the elementary grades here in Panglao. STEPS started with the help of Bellevue Hotel. It's a noble mission, helping the marginalized communities here in Bohol to let their children have a better education.
But more than teaching the kids, their parents also benefit from the program as they are taught livelihood and life skills to help upscale their living conditions. Mother parents are taught how to do a crochet or the process of creating fabric by interlocking loops of yarn, thread, or strands of other materials using a crochet hook. Among the parent beneficiaries of the education program is 25-year-old Nocelyn Samson.
Nakatabang po ang crochet sa amo ang income sa pag-eskwela sa akong anak. Nakatabang udak ko kay taga simana maka-income sa crochet. Nami display sa Bellevue na ami shelf, duha ka shelf na mo didto. Maraming nakagusto, Korean, kasagara sa Bellevue mga Korean kalo, meron kaming necklaces, handbag, marami coaster, bracelets, earrings, amigurumis, lahat po.
The education program also extends beyond classroom and livelihood opportunities. They also train some locals into organic farming to help with the resort's sustainable farming practices. The knowledge and practices they learn from this is then applied on their backyard farms at home. Keeping true to its commitment in helping build communities, the resort also helped in building 2 classrooms for the local elementary school in their area and actively participating in a Brigada Escuela program.
I aired out some of our programs and projects in school. Number 1, lack of classroom buildings for our kindergarten pupils. And kahit anong hilingin ko sa the Bellevue Resort Bohol, always yes sa akin, sa school namin.
Yes, we built school room for them, comfort room, and every brigada time, we always do it ourselves. Kami pupunta sa school and we, help clean the rooms and we also donate some other things.
But the biggest contribution that the resort gives back to the community they operate in is providing employment to the residents in the area. Almost 80% of their employees are community locals, and among them is 44-year-old Joselito Jora, a former fisherman who now works for the resort as a boatman, giving tours to hotel visitors.
So nagpasalamat ako dahil may tinayo na malaking hotel dito sa aming lugar, yung Bellevue Resort. Tapos sinubukan kong nag-apply ng bilang isang boat operator. Sa awa ng Diyos na natanggap din naman ako. Pasalamat talaga ako sa Bellevue Resort na bigyan ako nila ng magandang trabaho kahit wala akong medyo mataas na grado.
By valuing relationships with the community they operate in and giving back to the environment through sustainable programs, the Top Destination Resort is more than just a great experience of Bohol's culture, but it's also a great way of what a company should be.
We're just giving back to the community. We're doing good business. So it's something as, symbiotic relationship, What we have because of the good environment, we give it back to the community. It's very important.
The key asset really of the Bellevue Resort is its culture. I think it's more of providing the experience. When you try to check in Bellevue Resort, it's not just you have the chance to enjoy Bohol or enjoy our services. You're also in a way contributing to our CSR efforts in education. So what we really want to give back to the community somehow, because we're really looking forward to make our mission really to protect the environment for our future grandchildren to still enjoy what Bohol is now today.
When our nature faces imminent danger, we always think of bold ways to mitigate adverse impacts to the environment. Little did we realize that one small act can go a long way if we do it collectively without the need to take away the fun and the perks of luxurious vacation. Join us again next week as we share more inspiring stories of communities and people whose lives have changed for the better. For comments, suggestions, and updates, do follow us on Facebook at Business Matters PH. I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business.